I think a lot of people think that you're either talented or you're not talented. It really is just a matter of practice. Hi, my name's Cathy McKay. I'm an artist and art teacher working throughout Wyndham. Recently, I've been teaching art classes to adults and children. I've been doing that for about 10 years. I've also been working on school holiday programs. I love getting everybody involved and getting people to really enjoy and excel in art. At the moment, because of COVID, my art business is on hold. So I've been lucky enough to be able to spend some time on my own personal arts practice. As part of encouraging that progress, I've been enjoying the Wyndham program that Wyndham City Council have supported us in joining. And I guess something else that's come out of that Wyndham project is that it's actually made me think a lot more about the content of my art and where I want my own personal art development to be. So I have been working a bit more on exploring some themes around my family. My mother died of breast cancer when I was in my early 20s, so that's been a very big influence on my life. So I'm really looking at trying to find that connection between science and art at the moment, and a little bit of family history, and combining all those things to come up with some new artworks which will be exhibited as part of Wyndham. So I have found myself sort of split between a few things at the moment. I'm doing some paintings that are a bit more commercial and have been selling quite well during this COVID, which is really great for me, that people do like my work and are happy to put it in their homes or to give it as gift. I have 2 children from a single mother. My kids feature quite a lot in my artwork. So I have explored their images and themes around youth and celebrating youth and that innocence that comes with youth, that freedom to develop and learning to become who they want to become. So I've also been involved in teaching a certificate too in visual arts, but vocational teaching I really do enjoy. I love that age group. Again, it's that most of them are 16, 17, 18-year-olds. And I think there's so much opportunity for them, and it's really nice to feel like you can encourage them and get them started on what can be a very big, long art journey. I was part of the Red Arcade project that went on in Wyndham, which was really great, where I got to curate some local artists. And I think in Wyndham we really need to understand that art can really bring people together of all different nationalities, all different ages, all different abilities. My first motivation in becoming an artist was when I was quite young. My mum was a piano teacher, so she was always into the arts, and we always did a lot of projects at school. And I loved doing the headings and drawing all the pictures for my projects. And I think I started to get a lot of encouragement about my pictures. And when you start to get that feedback and start to think, oh, I can do this, I'm not bad at this, then it really encourages you to keep going. Actually, my first art piece was probably on one of those projects that I remember actually getting a lot of feedback on, was a portrait of the Queen, believe it or not. And everyone couldn't believe how much it looked like the Queen. It's quite funny when I think about it now. I can't remember how old I was. I was quite young. But my favourite artwork is really hard to pick out because I really like different artworks of mine at different times. This big painting actually here is one of my daughter, and that's probably one of my favourites at the moment. Creative thinking is something that we tend to forget about and not explore enough of in the school environment. Creative thinking allows people to explore not only art, but to accelerate and explore other things like even maths and science. We need to encourage people to make mistakes. One of the biggest things that I teach my students, especially in painting. So if anybody would like to follow my artwork, you can find me on Artizzons, which is ARTIZZONS, on Instagram and Facebook. So I think Wyndham Arts Club page is a great idea for people to connect to each other. Wyndham's getting so big now, so it's really good to have these avenues where people can connect. We can learn from each other. We can explore different opportunities that are coming up. So if you follow Wyndham Arts Club, it means that we can all stay connected, which is great.